As the season shifts from summer to early fall, shopping habits evolve and new trends emerge. Hank Reinhart, the founder of Sabâvi Home, an e-commerce shop located in Hackensack, offers a wealth of knowledge from his extensive background in retail. With nearly 2 decades at Bed Bath & Beyond and previous roles at Macy's and Bloomingdale's, Hank's insights into shopping trends are both timely and invaluable. Hank, welcome to the New Jersey Morning Show.
Thanks, Lisa. Nice to be here.
I'm so happy to be joined by you. So, what are some key shopping trends you've observed as we transition from summer into early fall, and how can consumers make the most of these trends?
So, there's a lot going on with color, bright colors, and whether it's in the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, excuse me, customers are really stepping up and looking for bright colors that really enhance and brighten their living areas. So that's one major trend that we're finding. Another trend that very popular is as it relates to electronics, and specifically cordless lighting. One of the things we're seeing is that customers are really moving towards using lamps that are mobile, that are portable, that are rechargeable. And they're using those in all areas of their home and even in the backyard. So that's another major trend that we're seeing.
I love that. So are all of these things that you just mentioned available through your e-commerce store?
Yes, they are. So Sabâvi Home is as you mentioned, an e-commerce store that is provides really better products for the home. And I'm basically leaning on decades of experience at places that you mentioned, Bloomingdale's, Macy's, Bed Bath & Beyond, to provide better quality products at the lowest possible prices and really with the best possible service. One of the roles that I served in the past was as a VP of customer service. I'm very sensitive to the customer experience. As a customer, I know what it's like to be treated well or to have a difficult time. So what we're trying to do at Sabâvi Home is really provide an extensive assortment, but a refined assortment. It's actually the opposite of endless aisles. It's not just come and find an unlimited amount of stuff. There are great sites to go and find things that you want, just search them and find if you know exactly what you want. But I think on Sabâvi Home, what you're going to find is some really beautiful product that you might not have seen before, you might not have known about. And we make it easy by keeping the assortment somewhat tailored. And again, the service is excellent and the prices are as low as you're going to find anywhere. So that's really what Sabâvi Home is all about.
Where are you sourcing your product? Are any of your products sourced from local New Jersey makers?
So I have to admit that unfortunately it's become very difficult to source products from the U.S. in general. There are some brands that are available from the U.S., but we try to, in looking for better quality product, many of the products we have are sourced from Europe because that's where you find a lot of the, nowadays better quality stuff. And even the stuff that comes from the Far East, we're very careful about the quality of the products that we sell, because again, along the lines of offering very good service, we don't want to have to deal with quality issues, so that we're very careful. I would love to be able to sell more brands that are made in the U.S., but those are really hard to find, few and far between, unfortunately.
We're here talking about trends going into early fall. What about, malls? You came from a mall background and brick and mortar stores. Now you're e-commerce. Will malls ever come back, or is everything going to go digital?
So I think there's a time and place for everything. And I think most things in life are pretty cyclical. So I think the challenge that has really come upon the brick and mortar stores is how to attract traffic into the stores. Why would I leave my office, leave my house, and go into a store? And so that's why we've seen the trend of really fewer people doing it. But I think that there are some stores that continue to be busy and some stores that continue to innovate and find ways to draw customers towards them. You see malls all over the country trying different things, whether it's new and innovative restaurants or whether it's, American Dream with all of the entertainment that they have going on, trying to find ways, and even individual stores have to be more creative with how they engage in customers and offer things that can't be done just through, the computer at home or your phone, wherever you are on the go. So I think it's more challenging, but I do think that there certainly is a place for stores. I think that the more difficult, the more challenging, the more technical the purchase, the more likely a customer is to go into a store. But online sites are working harder and harder to provide all of the information that a customer needs, so that they don't need to do that. So there's going to continue to be a struggle between, and I think that when competition in retail, like anything else, is the customer ends up being the winner, and I think that's best for everyone. And at Sabâvi Home, what we're trying to do is make sure that we provide all the information you need to make an informed purchase, and to make sure that we are offering the after service necessary, or when necessary, to make sure that you are satisfied, not only when you make the purchase, but after the purchase as well.
Well, we'll be sure to check it out. Where can people find out more about you and to shop?
So Sabâvi Home, sabavihome.com. That's SAB as in boy, AV as in Victor, IHOME.com. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And one thing I forgot to mention is that we also have a wedding registry. And in that, along those lines of providing and information and helping and having the right assortment, I have many years of experience in wedding registry, and I'd be glad to help anyone with the process of choosing items that they hope will last them a lifetime.
That's very good to know. Hank, thank you so much. Happy summer.
Thanks, Lisa.